opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Lone Depot Park in Miami. Tonight it's the first of four between the San Diego Padres and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next. Trevor Rogers will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year of keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So now here is Tommy Pham. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For San Diego, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. First of four here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Starting to cool down a bit, but still 84 degrees as we start play tonight. The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bat's going to win this one.
Jake Cronenworth is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Harrison moving back on it. To the track, to the wall. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
And in steps Manny Machado as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. In his career, Machado is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
It's a 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And now the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Harrison has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. But the Padres draw first blood here on the... Chris Paddock, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
So now into the box is Jazz Chisholm. We'll take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. And now the first pitch. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2 and 4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His prior history versus this arm, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-0.
Hey. I got 1 ball,
1 out,
strike.
nobody on.
Ball.
2-1. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
The 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in next, Brian Anderson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Stepping up is Jesus Aguilar. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch on the ground to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side, his butt's in the dugout, and he's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
Into the box, Jesus Sanchez. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 6 home runs and 29 driven in. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike to count. Into the corner and slicing foul. This one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Lined into right, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Anderson at third, Aguilar at second, Sanchez on at first with 2 down. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. 1 run scores. And a second run is across. The relay. So the third will not be in time. It's a 3-run triple, and they've turned that deficit into a 2-run lead.
He was flirting with disaster all inning long and almost made it out of it, but not quite. A bases clearing triple, and the lead is toast. That is how quickly your fortunes can turn in this game.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 6 home runs, and 30 RBIs. Comes set with the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
3 runs already home here. Too high, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Next, it'll be Magneuris Sierra. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. The Marlins on top, 3-1. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 1-0. He's taken strike 1. Hosmer doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. He's got it on the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6, the right fielder.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather. Pickett and Grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
So here's Will Myers. Push softly over toward the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Next up is Luis Camposano, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Softly hit to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The center fielder, number 10, Jurickson.
2 down with a runner at first, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. One left for San Diego, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. At the plate now is Trevor Rogers, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Trevor Rogers.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this throw gets away from him.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Standing in now, Jazz Chisholm, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That evens it up 1-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
1-1, here it is. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Myers on the move, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit on the ground to third. Machado is there. Phil gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch of the AB now.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
2 out here and a runner at second. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pham able to track it down for the 3rd out. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More to come from Lone Depot Park.
Welcome back to Miami, where the hometown Marlins have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now the pitch. Chris Paddock is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Here it comes, 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Lays off 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. third inning here. 3-1 our score. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yep, 1-2.
From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth.
Well, that's
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Score holds. It's 3-1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the
Bottom of the third now. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Pitch on the way. Little chopper back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The bat, the left fielder.
Next up, Jesus Sanchez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch.
Ball in.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Pham is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Monte Harrison.
Next up is Monte Harrison. In his first trip, tripled and cleared the bases. And now a pitch on the way.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Miami down in order as the lead remains 3-1. All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's taken for strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. Skied into straightaway right. Harrison is under it to make the play on the first down.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Next to hit, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering.
No, inside.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. That's popped up. And no one will get this one. The 2-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit. And that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see there, they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Here's Will Myers. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Padres lead one. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Jorge Alfaro.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's outside.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch.
The count is 3-1.
Magneuris Sierra, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
The center fielder, number 34.
So the next to bat will be Magneuris Sierra. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Yeah.
3-1.
Count is 3-1.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And now in the box, Trevor Rogers, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. From the stretch. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Up next to the Marlins, the second baseman.
Next to stand in is Jazz Chisholm. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Myers with the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in will be Miguel Rojas, grounded out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's down.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
He's already walked two in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Joe Musgrove answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night, as this one finds its way into center. And as you take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he tops all Miami Marlins in that department. At the plate, Jesus Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. This one's down to third. Machado has it, and he'll go to short well to retire the side. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? We're back to South Florida following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher.
Now to the plate, here is Luis Camposano. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Now a ball hit hard toward first. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Jorge Mateo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Jorge Mateo.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
One run, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And this will be fouled away. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. He will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So next to bat will be Tommy Pham. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The windup and the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Aguilar has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Marlins 7 and the Friars 2. Matt Strom, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 55, Matt Strom.
So stepping in is Monte Harrison, 1 for 2 with the triple so far in this one. Set and the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. bouncer up the middle. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Guys, let's take a look at the defense right here. Super quick on the exchange from glove to hand right there to even give himself a chance to get this fast base runner out. He beat it out, but he couldn't have done any more defensively on that play.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. A ball and no strikes. Harrison gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 1-1.
No, that's low.
7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
He's set. Here it comes. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Marlins down quietly. They're on top 7-2. Now into the box, Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Here's the first pitch to him. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And that one yanked just foul. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
This one's flared out toward left. Rojas has got it, and the first out is recorded.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Ball
And
two.
he misses 2-1. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Line toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for two. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there at third with a one-out triple.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Chisholm backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Up next to the Padres, the first baseman, Eric.
Digging in now for San Diego, Eric Hosmer. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Marlins lead it 7-3. Isan Diaz is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. First delivery to him as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Popped up. Hosmer just to the right of the mound. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now back, the second baseman,
Now at the plate is Jazz Chisholm. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swinging bunt. set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder coming in, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now to bat, Miguel Rojas. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch.
Hey!
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Third home run for him on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
The bat, the third baseman, Brian.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo. Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 23, Jeremy Jeffress.
And now here is Will Myers, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First offering.
Yeah!
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Luis Camposano. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. And he misses there. 1-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 55, Matt Strong.
Brian O'Grady will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for San Diego, number 24, Brian O'Grady.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 delivery. High in the air down the right field line. Harrison makes the catch, and the inning is over. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Get up and... Austin Adams will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 54, Austin Adams.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Jesus Sanchez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Nope, outside. Full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Pulled toward right center field. There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Monte Harrison.
Next, it'll be Monte Harrison. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the
1-0.
zone.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Hard hit ball to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Richard Blyer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 35, Richard Blyer.
Ready to begin the 8th. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First offering. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Got him to go down swinging there. Tommy Pham goes quietly to lead off the 8th.
Second base, Jake Cronenworth.
In now, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Manny Machado now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He tripled last time up. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And he's safe.
Hey.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off the tough count and get himself a base hit.
Anthony Bass takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
At the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at ball 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it an 8-5 ball game. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-6 ball game.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Up next to the Padres, the right fielder.
And now, Will Myers. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Luis Camposano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Marlins 8 and the Padres 7. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dan Altavilla is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Trent Grisham is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Now at the plate here is Jorge Alfaro. He went down on strikes last time up.
Alfaro.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
1-0 home. He's taken high above the zone. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
The center fielder, number 34.
To the plate now, Magneuris Sierra.
1-1.
A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Drills down the line. Lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike, too. The 1-2 pitch. On the ground to first. Can this be 2? There's 1. On to first. A double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
John Birdie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, John Birdie.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. They'll check in with an average still south of 230. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. And this remains a close one. It's 8-7. Dylan Floro comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 36, Dylan Floro.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A ball and 2 strikes. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Grounded to first. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So next to hit is Trent Grisham. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB now. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do
and a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Miami Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Rogers earns win number 7 on the season. Chris Paddock was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Dylan Floro earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
On 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Marlins put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Padres 8-7. The Atlanta Braves allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 8-2. The Chicago Cubs grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they beat the Cardinals on the road 4-2. The win was their 7th in a row. The Dodgers finished off the 4-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Giants 3-0. They now have 5 straight wins. The New York Yankees allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 3-2. The Rays broke up their 5-game losing skid as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 4-3. The Rangers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 11-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-4. The Seattle Mariners combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 3-1. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.